Hi, I'm Eric McFrazier. I'm a 49-year-old black male. I'm married, I'm a father, I'm a business owner. For me, family always comes first. But I love surfing, basketball, my walks. I meditate and do yoga. I'm from the inner city of Los Angeles. Life can be similar to a puzzle, like a Rubik's Cube. You start with a mess of colors with no instructions. You got to figure out how to get all the colors to one side. I find strength in the process. My first experiences of all this began with Ricky, my first self awareness. Dear Ricky, I'm proud of you. We have experienced. We're happy. We're still competitive. We still never give up. Right before high school, my mother remarried and moved us out to Orange County. This was the beginning of almost always being the only black face at parties, in class, at work, and eventually in the business environment. I graduated from high school and headed for college. I had no real direction. Ultimately, because of financial reasons, I dropped out and began bouncing from place to place until I found myself in Bellingham, Washington. There, my siblings and I started a restaurant called Zumba Rock Cafe. That was my first taste of entrepreneurship. It was fun, but short-lived. Financially, we just couldn't sustain it. When it closed, I lost my job, I lost my home, I lost everything. I left Bellingham for Seattle, got a job, and was soon back on my feet. Still no real direction, but with my love of music, I headed back to school for digital audio engineering. I learned how to build the computer to be my recording device. And just like when I was a kid, found most of my joy taking it apart and putting it back together. This led to my love of technology and computers. About this time, I had also met Claire. We married, had a kid, and moved to Maui. Maui was unexpected, but ended up being great for our little family. This was also true for my career. Then came the crash of 2008. We almost lost everything. Mostly from desperation, I decided to start doing computer repair out the back of my truck. Although a very difficult time, I got that taste of owning my own business again. A new puzzle to restructure, rebuild, and find the right combination. After getting my business running fairly smoothly, in 2017, we decided to move back to Bellingham and I would run the business remotely. It is now 2022. Business is on the trajectory that I've always wanted. I continue to work to provide a good value at a reasonable price, continue to nurture my team and the business to be the best we can. I'm now lucky enough to have the time to step back, put my head, and pay more attention to what's happening around me. These issues are a much more complex puzzle. However, I find it an opportunity to use the wonderful tools and resources that I have been blessed with. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but believe it's not always about doing it perfectly or doing it to someone else's design. The experience is part of the journey. And I still haven't gotten all the colors to one side, but I'm enjoying the journey. I've also created some beautiful tapestries along the way.